All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol SNDL, Sundial Growers Inc. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all the subscribers, welcome back, and let's jump into this chart. So SNDL has been in that sideways movement. We talked about the 42-cent range. We want to watch carefully the 46 and the 45-cent range. So it's been holding itself up pretty well above these numbers. There is risk involved with this stock due to the fact that it is so low, below $1. And yes, I know I've been told by many investors that are feeling long or hopeful of this, that a reverse split is not a threat to be worried about right now. But I'm not doing it to dismotivate anyone. I just like to be unbiased, and I'm stating all the facts. I like to try my best to talk about things from a very neutral standpoint, and I talk about the good things that I'm seeing in the chart and also the things that are giving me a red flag. So not just in the chart, but the overall stock itself. So I don't want to dismotivate or motivate anyone into purchasing or selling or being, scared or fearful or uncertain about a stock. I'm just here to share my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor, but I do like to share my perspective based off my knowledge, experience with charts, and what they're showing. Like I've talked in my previous videos how you can tell that there's a lot of day trading and swing trading going on based off the behavior of the chart, but there are investors holding this stock up because they believe that it's going to continue to run because it hasn't broken through the 42-cent range. That's very important to keep in mind. If it breaks through that, some sell-off or a large sell-off started. So right now, it's holding itself up. There's a lot of swing trading and day trading going on, and also new investors joining in on their positions and feeling hopeful that there might be a catalyst in January. A lot of people are talking about a possible catalyst in January. That is all possible, but that does not mean that this stock will pass $1. That's what we need to watch for. That's what we need to see, and that's what we need to keep in mind and pay close attention to. So SNDL is very risky because it's below $1. It is in the threat of a reverse split if it stays here by the time of compliance. I mean, it's so long out right now that it's not something to completely be worried about, but it is something to be aware of. So the reverse split isn't the biggest threat right now. The biggest threat is the fact that it takes so much volume for this to even move up a cent, because it moves by the hundreds and thousands place. I think that's one of the biggest things that is showing me how SNDL is having trouble moving up, and SNDL's volume has been getting quieter and quieter. Now we need to see towards some point in January if this catalyst is true. I would probably pay close attention to maybe the middle or end of the month on how this is reacting. We're going to see what happens. There's a lot of people stating there might be a catalyst, and the only catalyst I can see is the elect president officially getting inaugurated and becoming president. Because if you guys been watching my videos and remember when there was these runs back in the middle of November and the beginning of November, as you could see, it's because of the fact of the elections, and there is one side of the party of the Democrats versus the Republicans. One side is more in favor or pro decriminalizing everything that has to do with this sector and this market, and also the other side is not. So then just because the president-elect or there is an inclination that will be the majority party of the Senate, the House, all those things were having a big play in what was going on in November. Now, this one does tend to run up at least once a month if you look at the history of the charts. Now, it was above $1 at one point, so the possibility is there, but we need to watch this carefully. This is a very, very volatile and risky stock. So I'm not here to dismotivate you or motivate you. I am just here to state the facts based off the chart. And the last times we've had major catalysts was due to that. And the only catalyst I could see is a build up towards the inauguration and the inauguration forming a catalyst. If it doesn't, then this is not directly or indirectly affected by that. We will see moving forward. So I want you guys to keep in mind, jot down, pay close attention a week before the inauguration and towards the inauguration, how this reacts, or even after it. I think that's something we want to keep in mind, and I will re-mention it in my videos, and we'll see if it happens. That's just right now one of my analysis and observations based off the previous history and the last couple of months. It might do a catalyst again, and it might not. So stay tuned for that, and I look forward to seeing your guys' comments and thoughts down below. So let's see our support here. Our new support level and our new resistance level. So these highs and these lows here are important to keep in mind. So the 50-day moving average right now is 47.22. I'd write that down. We're currently sitting at 47.05. 47.22 is our 50-day moving average. We're in bearish territory, but the tug of war is on. Now, if support gets broken through, your next support level to watch is down here at 45.80. And if resistance gets broken through, your next resistance level would be up here to pay close attention to, and that is 48.61. I want you guys to write those numbers down to keep in mind if any of these get broken through. So let's go ahead and pay close attention here to what we really want to see. So support was touched twice in the day, and that's 46.50. If 46.50 gets broken through, this could be on its way down to newer lows and pulling further away from the 50-day moving average, deeper into bearish territory. So we want to keep that in mind. Pay close attention to it, watch the behavior, and compare how it's reacting between this support and our next support level, and if the bulls are actually trying to reappear. Now, on the other hand, we have our resistance, and that's 47.50. If 47.50 gets broken through and turned into a support, the bulls have accomplished breaking through the 50-day moving average, getting into bullish territory, and they've broken through the resistance level that they need to break through. I want to emphasize that one more time. Need to break through 47.50, turn that into a support, and pull away from it to reach newer highs and pull away from the 50-day moving average in an upward direction. I want every single investor to be aware of this, pay close attention to this, and actually keep this in mind. They need to break through this to continue a momentum and work their way up. When we look at the chart zoomed out, it's holding itself up pretty well, like I said, above 42 cents, the 45 cent and the 46 cent range. It touches them, but it hasn't broken through that 42 cent low, and it's kind of just moving in a sideways direction. Now, the highest that we recently reached was about 60 cents, right? That was the highest, and it fell down pretty fast. So that's something that I've noticed about this chart as well. Just as fast as it runs up is as quickly as it goes down, and you want to pay close attention to this behavior. I hope that this information and these cues are helpful for tomorrow's trading day. And when I say tomorrow, not literally tomorrow, but the next trading day. I'm used to saying that because I do these in the middle of the week. But today is Saturday towards Monday, and you guys are well equipped for that day. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community. And don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watch this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.